Good morning, everybody. What we 7 on our recording is in progress. That was a good setting I found so that it can start recording as we get on, because sometimes I forget. Where's all the people I want to shout at today? Not here yet. Scary. Nobody gonna talk with me today.
Hello, Captain.
Hi, Miriam. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Always blessed. And you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. Good morning. Mel has just hopped on. Been 8 people. All right, let's do a few basics. It is going to be recorded, so I'll post after the call. One thing that I picked up in the last few days is people got no idea where is the left side of a board. Let's find one quickly. I must do a screen share now. Let's do that first. Share screen. Telegram. Share. All right, let's go find one. Which one was this now? This one. All right, you can tell me where's the left side of the screen. Admit yourself. Where's the left side?
At the top.
I would say.
Stefan, can you hear?
Okay.
Say again?
I would say it's on the top, although I usually use my laptop, so it's easier to see. But I would say the top is the left side. I could be wrong.
Okay, what is the name of the guide in the left side? On the left side.
Awesome.
Awesome, of a few dots. Is everybody in agreement that that is the left side of the board? We're all happy that is the left side. All right. What is the number of that open boulder position?
Number 1.
And that one?
Number 2.
That one?
Number 3.
And that's 4. What is the gifted number there?
Okay, someone else can have a chance now.
Stina, what's the gifted number on that one?
Well, that is gifted number 1.
And that one?
Which one, Stefan?
Where the arrow is going.
I don't see any arrow on the screen.
You saw the first one. Can you see the arrow now?
No, I don't see the arrow yet, but gifted
The mouse
number
cursor.
1. No, I don't see the mouse at all.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Gifter works from 1, the way that we look at this board, top right, which is actually top left, is the number 1 gifter. Who can see the mouse cursor moving?
Can't see it.
Can't see it.
Can you see it?
Not
Can't see
not
it.
yet.
I don't know why it doesn't want to show. Okay, let's use this board now also to quickly talk about Trickle Up. This legend wants to sponsor in one person. Is that what we're going to do on this board? Ilana, Is the legend going to sponsor one gift?
The legend can, but it's going to go to the gifter number one. And
This legend is going to sponsor 3 gifts in, but only eventually have to sacrifice one gift. I asked this legend to arrange a link for me from Osham, the left guide. That will fall in gifter position 1. She will confirm, and that moves to boulder 1. Then we're going to get a link out from Tarot 09 or Tarot Do 9, which will fall in position 5. She will confirm, and it goes to boulder 1. Oh, sorry, boulder 3. There's still no loss of any gifts and no sponsors yet, because it just gets confirmed. So we can help 2 people here with positions moving up to boulder. And then I'm going to ask from boulder 1 a link for gifter 1. And that one is the sponsored position then. Do we all understand that? So we're getting 3 profiles here for people that can be sponsored in, but the legend actually only sponsored in 1 position. All understand that? Do you understand how that trickle up works? People, I need you to talk. You need to start talking on the Zoom calls.
Stefan,
Yes, I
maybe you continue. Maria, continue. Or
So you all understand that is how the trickle up works. The legend is willing to sponsor in because of people that were taken off boards because of refusal to log in. There's 2 open boulder spots. We use it. Now, this was easy. This board is very easy because the open boulder spot is position 1 and 3. If you invite from guide, it then moves immediately to the boulder position. That is an easy one. If the number 2 boulder or the number 4 boulder is gone, that's a little bit more tricky. Then we get links out from the boulder. Let's use the right-hand side. If boulder number 4 is open, we get links out from boulder 3, fill them, and then we send from gifter number 6 a link out for 7, which will then trickle up. So that throws the board a little bit haywire, especially after the split, because then we're sitting with people in positions where they are short of a boulder or sort of an invitee in the boulder position. They move up and we can sit with a guide, which is sort of an invitee. Now, if the guide doesn't have invitees or is an invitee short, the right-hand side guide, because of a removal of a boulder, if you send out the links from boulder 3 and full position 5 and 6, then the guide can send out a link because that will fall into position 7. But if the guide is shorted, then it throws the whole board haywire. But each individual board that we're doing, we will work according to what is going on the board. I am now going to quickly show you some stats. Let me just get a file open here. I had to close a lot of tabs before I open the call because we are sometimes slowing down on my computer. Right, crew loaded. Okay, let's go share this one. Just get the share button again. Where is the share? Share screen. Right, we're looking for this file. This is the stats file, which a few people got access to view. Nobody can edit on this file. Yeah, if you look at the 999 or the 9999, that is the amount of crew that, according to the boarding calls, I capture the amount of crew that we loaded on the submarine. Now, I'm going to go down a little bit on the file and show you exactly how many boards we're currently working on. It is way over 10,000 now because we're working on more than 80 boards. So that's now gone up to about 10,600. And there's also a summary. There's the amount of platinum, gold, silver positions. We took number 129 to silver this morning. The first completed, the amount of version 2 that's busy registering, the version 2 that's on the boards, how many is on the third bronze board, how strong the sublineage is on perpetual, and how many people took their committed positions. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, this is what we're currently working on. Can everybody see there? Compartment 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18.
Yes.
Not another word from you before you start talking. I need 5
Yes.
yeses, please.
Yes.
Yes.
We see.
Yes, we see.
Good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I must make sure you don't fall awake while I do training. All right. So compartment 14 got 1,024 boards. Compartment 15, 2,048. Compartment 18 is 16,384. What we've completed on compartment 14 is 214, and I posted the stats 2 days or 1 day apart, where you can see it was 211, and then we finished 3 yesterday, so that became to 14. On compartment 15, we can work on compartment 15 because if a board splits, then there's new legends. We've done 6 so far, compartment 16, 2. We're working on 52 currently on compartment 14, and I'm going to open a few more today. Some people send in more requests to work on their boards. There's 32 on compartment 15, there's 5 on 16, and already 2 on compartment 17 that we're working on. So somebody on compartment 14 started working, the board split, and one of the boards decided to work on the next board. We went to 16, there was a split, and both the boards on compartment 17 then decided to carry on working. So that's why we're working on 2 compartment 17 boards. Very soon they will go to compartment 18. Now, very important to remember a few things about this little mini groups that we've got. There is no rush. As the sponsorship profiles receive gifts, we will assist on the boards. That is my choice and Johanna's choice where we're going to place the people that we sponsor in. If you ask for a sponsor, we'll take it from the sponsor file. Christina added a few people in there. We've got 2 other groups of people that we can sponsor in there. We've got Seeds of Love and Auxilio that we sponsor in. And sometimes I randomly select people that I phone and say, would you like a profile? And then we give them a profile. I, over time, developed an idea of who maybe need an extra profile. I spoke to somebody the other day, and she gave me the amount of profiles she's got. I told her what the target is to get a balance in 3 years' time from now, and I gave her a few profiles additional. So, and then from there she can work it and get her family members on and friends and wherever she's got to get on. So if I give somebody 3 profiles, then I'm sure that they've got their 6 to come in future. A few people right at the beginning open Telegram groups and mostly WhatsApp groups where they now try to finish boards. And frequently I left voice notes in that little groups and said, people, you are talking in a negative language here. And now in this mini groups that we've got, the 91 that we've got open, I'm finding the same. Do not pressurize anybody to bring in people. Don't pressurize anybody to sponsor in people. If one person on that board can take a monthly position, a committed position, once a month, and that's the only person who can work on the board, it's going to take 8 months to finish the board. It's still faster than a boarding call, especially the bigger compartments. Compartment 16. We're not going to get to compartment 16 on the system that we used very soon. But now those 5 boards, if there's one person taking a monthly position once a month, it take 8 months to finish the board, and then the board is finished. Just to give you an idea of the amount of people that we're loading. Can you see that number there for compartment 18? Okay, you're all asleep, so I can finish the call.
No, no, we see it.
Yes.
We're watching. We're watching.
Yes.
Look at that numbers.
We are
We're loading
listening.
8,192 profiles on compartment 14. On 17, which we're already busy on, we need 65,536 people. That's huge amounts. So if somebody takes one position on a board once a month and that's the only person working, eventually the other people may catch a wake up, but do not pressurize people. It is voluntary. Somebody complained yesterday about the word voluntary. People, it is voluntary. Stop putting pressure on people. Right at the beginning, we had a lot of people who couldn't find their 2 invitees. And I said to them, I've got a list, but do not put pressure on my people. They have been trained. Some of them got people, and then the launch got delayed, and they lost a bit of interest. And after the launch, they got them excited again, but it still took some of those people a lot of months to get their 2s in. Do not put pressure on. Also in the mini groups, do not post negative words. I am not going to open this for screen sharing. I don't want you to see who this is, but I am going to read 2 messages to you. Let me just find the chat. Here it is. 6 minutes past 7 last night. Hi, everybody. Or hi, everyone. At the moment, I do not have a plan to come up with, as I do not have the finances to do so. Please tell us what you suggest. Thank you. And 10 minutes past 8. Hi, I also don't have the finances to take a spot or sponsor anyone. I also don't know people. Is that the right wording?
No.
That is speaking
Nope.
scarcity out over yourself.
Yeah.
Nope. Yep.
What is the right wording if you can't bring in people now?
I don't know.
Can anybody give me a sample of how can you change something like that into something positive?
I will be able to partake in 2 weeks' time, in 4 weeks' time, in 6 weeks' time.
No, then you're
Right.
committing yourself. You can't do that. That's negative. You're speaking scarcity out over yourself if you commit to a time frame.
Okay.
I'm currently working on my people.
It's a bit better. Put some humor into it. I am too lazy to go out to Pick and Pay and approach people and tell them about Gift of Legacy. Give me some chance, please.
That's
Is that a
negative.
better response? I
How
am too
negative is
stupid
that?
and too lazy to go to a coffee shop and go speak to people that I see once a week when I go drink coffee and eat a pancake.
That's negative self-talk.
No, that's not negative. That's putting humor
That's
into it.
honesty.
And then I will
That's
respond and
honesty.
tell them on the motivational call on a Thursday or watch the recording so I can teach you how to be positive. I go to coffee shops and I see somebody and I say hi. The next week, I will tell them, this is who I am and this is what I do. The 3rd week, I tell them more about gifting. The 4th week, I tell them about Gift of Legacy. And on the 5th week, I sign them up for 8 positions.
Okay.
To say that you're stupid is not negative. Andrew missed the motivational call on Thursday because he had to lock up for some of his workers. They had to put in a window and he couldn't make it. We were going to talk about the first revelation of life, the first secret of life, the first truth of life. What is the first truth of life, Mirja?
What is the first truth of life? In my life or generally? I don't know. What.
No, the one that I spoke to you about on Thursday when I had to take over the whole call when Andrew wasn't there.
Oh, no, I didn't count them. There were a lot of wise words. I'm sorry.
I asked you to open your Bible and read Psalm 14. What does the Psalm 14 tell us?
Oh, it says, it starts saying that whoever doesn't believe that there's God is a fool.
Oh, don't use nice words. Say it as it is. Don't be stupid. That's what Psalm 14 says. Don't be stupid. People, I'm giving you all the tools. From the start, I worked my first lineage very fast up the boards. And I realized this can work for a group. So we developed dream tracks and dream crews and all those things. And then somebody came with a brilliant idea to the legend can sponsor in, and we started the submarine, which is now over 10,000 profiles strong. We developed the tools for you to, over time, build a strong lineage and be part of a strong lineage. I then eventually, when the perpetual board started getting stronger and stronger, and we got the version 2s on, and I saw some gaps, I informed you, you can take for a position on a perpetual board where the rest of the submarine over time will push you through. We never promise that anything will move at the speed of light, but we did put the tools in place. We're doing training calls. I've got the YouTube channel running so that you can go look at the old recordings. We've got motivational calls going for in case you get negative. If you need to talk, send me a message. I'll call you back. All the tools are there. If you find that it's difficult and life is difficult and a lot of people said no to you, you can arrange it. I call you and I'll talk you out of it. Stop being negative. Stop being stupid. We develop the tools for you, and we're using the tools to get you to a place of abundance. It is not fast. Whichever lineage you start, the first 3-4 days you split 4 times. That is very, very easy if you've got enough people. After that, it's more boards. You cannot, in any gifting community, prevent going wide if you work in a group. I take some of the perpetual boards where the legend is already on silver, and I get one link for myself for position 1, and I chain myself. I take all the gifted positions. That is building deep, because now you've got seven more levels down in the lineage. But you can't do that on a first board, because then you're going to leave the builders alone. They're going to move to guide without the people. So it's not going at the speed of light, but it is going. We're busy now working on, what did I say, 91 boards. I'm opening a few more today. Somebody sent me 42 photos or 62 photos yesterday. Which boards can we work on? I said we'll work on 2 of your boards at a time. When they finish, we'll take the next one. That is how we're going to work. 91, if we close 2 boards a day, it means every 8 days we've got another profile on silver. If people actually do what they want to do or what they're supposed to do. Why must I struggle that somebody register their version 2 profile? I've got a board now where the link was sent 14 days ago. And after that, 3 more times, and it's still not registered.
Wow.
People receive the $100 for their perpetual board or for their version 2 profile, and then they come tell me they had to use the money. You are stopping the rest of your lineage on the submarine if you don't join as we guide you. And I'll very soon have to start posting those names. Right, the next thing that I want to talk about is your committed positions. I'm going to make a list of the people who did not take their committed positions yet, and I'm going to post it. So if you're one of those guilty parties, if you don't want your name to be mentioned and tagged in the main Telegram group, make arrangements for your committed position. Remember, your committed position can be on any of the dream vehicles, or you can take or sponsor in 8 positions at the bottom of the submarine. If you don't do your part, you will be named and shamed. There's also a few people who I had issues with who didn't do what they were supposed to do on the perpetual boards that we load version 2s. Your first 4 gifts goes for silver. If you don't follow the guidelines, There's somebody coming up now with 17 profiles in the next 20. I will skip those boards. You will have to explain to the other people on the board why we're not working on your board. If you don't do position 98's committed position, I will not work on the next board. I will bypass that. I will go to other people who's lower down on the list. Every board will do what they're supposed to do. Get onto silver, take the committed position, go to the next bronze board, and then I will work on your next board. So those 17 boards will not be worked on. I said, make yourself available for a phone call. That was 2 days ago. It didn't happen. I will not work on those boards. I will go to the next ones. Is that all understandable and clear?
Yes.
Crystal clear.
Yep.
People are awake. People are awake. I like that. Good. That is all shouting that I'm going to do today. We've got about 12 to 13 minutes left. I'm going to open up for any questions. And then in the 1 o'clock call, there's a few more screaming subjects that I'll have to do. And I am going to fight with you guys because you're lazy. You act like 3-year-old preschool children sometimes. Really, it is shocking. I'm not scared to say this. I spoke a lot to Festina and Liana this week about the stupidity of humankind. While we give you all the tools to get yourself into a place of abundance, you do stupid things. It is scary. There's no other word for it. Psalm 14 says, don't be stupid. So I'm going to keep on hammering on that in the next few weeks. Stop being stupid. If you're not sure, make contact. If I don't answer your message, relax, I will get to it. I'm reasonably up to date. There's only 18 outstanding Telegram messages. It's been like that for about 2 days now. At one stage, it was over 400. But people started understanding. Don't post GL announcement in the mini groups. That's why we've got the big groups. Any announcement on a GL group goes to the main groups. You don't have to post that in the mini groups. Don't come with negative words. Don't post motivational stuff in the mini groups. That goes into the motivational group. There's a group for everything. We gave you the tools to communicate. Don't be stupid. Use the tools. All right, Cheryl, you've got your hand up. You've got a question for us?
Yeah, Captain, if you can just maybe help me understand this. It's not that I'm in this situation at the moment, but I just wanted to know going forward if this would mess anything up. If you're moving from your first bronze board into your version 2, but you have $400 to move up to the silver, is it okay for you to carry on up and still would have the version 2 loaded, or how would that work?
No, you don't load the version 2. If you have the $400 available, you gift the legend on the silver board that you land. And then after that gift is confirmed, you take the $100 and go to your perpetual board. We are following your inviter. Your inviter, if we work on your current board, is not yet on silver. That means you go, the system, the algorithm go find your inviter's inviter. There's a very good chance that your inviter's inviter is also not yet on silver. The algorithm will go find the inviter then. We tested one profile about 2 weeks ago, which jumped 6 people. It landed 7 levels up on a silver board, on the correct board. Got confirmed after the gifting was done, and then you go to your bronze board. So if you do have the $400 available where you are landed, that is the correct board. That is your lineage board. Do the gifting and get confirmed, and then join the bronze board.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Captain.
If I had the $400 available for everybody that currently finished their boards, I would do the gifting for them. But with the amount of gifts that I sponsored in so far from the start of Gift of Legacy, my cash flow is down. I don't have those $400 available. There's plans that we make sometimes. One person landed on one of my sub-sponsor profiles. I said to him, we worked together from the start. I am going to confirm your gift. Go to the next bronze board. And then when he reaches silver and receives his first $400, he will sponsor 32 people in on the submarine. Some people you can trust and then you work with them. We had another instance where somebody landed on their own silver board. They asked me, can they confirm? I said, well, you're gifting yourself. Confirm the gift and go to your next bronze board. So there is ways that you can assist or that we can assist to get you through to the silver. But if you've got your own $400 available, gift the gift and get confirmed. That gives you about a 12 months jump start on the silver board, at least 12 months. Imagine all the rest of the submarine pushing you through and you're receiving your silver gifts 12 months earlier. Instead of 18 months from now, you can receive it in 6 months or even earlier. Does that answer your question, Cheryl?
Yes, thank you very much.
Good. Good. Yeah, that's a good question. If people want to join their silver, then so be it. Because then we don't have to struggle with a version 2. We are busy filling up the boards of version 2s, but remember, it's a very tricky situation because at all times I need at least 1, but better if I have 3 submarine profiles left on those boards. Luckily, as they now fill up, some going to their 3rd boards, they're also landing where there's version 2s. So the new gifters, sometimes if I can get a new gifter that's in the submarine units, 1 on the left and 1 on the right, then I've sorted. Then I can keep on loading version 2s because they will eventually end up in Legend and pull their people behind. Right, any other questions? We've got 5 minutes left. All right, G-Dust, you got your hand up. What's your real name?
Gail, morning.
Gail. Gail.
Stefan, I just wanted to find out in terms of the stats that's been shared on a weekly basis, does this include the numbers that are being added on? Does it include per person or is it per profile? Because you find that one person have multiple profiles. So when you do the addition, which number you take? Do you take the person or you take the number of the profiles itself?
The profiles. We're using the profiles that's been taken.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the total number of individuals the last time we counted on the submarine is 2,312. That's why I can't understand why there's only 900 people in the Telegram group. I understand a lot of people manage other people's profiles, but there's 2,300 or there were 2,312 individual phone numbers on the submarine file. So where's all the other people?
Thanks, Cap.
You're welcome. There is a few new people coming on today as well. Somebody wanted to take a profile on a perpetual board and then take 1 profile on a board we're currently working on and sponsor 3 in. Now there's already 2 spots filled on the one side, so they're going to take 1 position for themselves, sponsor 1 in, and then after the split, they're going to take another 2 positions. There's a lot of new people that started realizing what we're doing is working. It's not working at the speed of light. I can say that over and over, but it's working. Because we do the planning, we gave you the tools, we developed the tools to make it work for you. Just use it, don't be stupid. That's my new saying. I'm going to stop saying keep your clothes on. I'm going to shout, don't be stupid. Are you happy with that, Miria?
Yes, and I'm going to check all my Bibles to see which version uses the word stupid, because I've checked 2 now and they both say a fool, not stupid, but I'm sure I'll find it. I've got lots of Bibles.
A fool is stupid. It's my closest Bible. Let me go grab a Bible on my bookcase. Hold on. About 2 minutes left. I may make it in time.
I wonder what version that is.
I've got the Message
all
Bible.
the same. Don't hide
I've
away
got
from
the
the truth.
Yeah, I've got the Message
All
Bible
right,
here.
let's.
Use it.
Conversion.
Psalm 14. The fool thinks there is no God. Fools destroy everything.
Mm, mm. Amen.
Don't tell me anything about the Bible. I can read 27 languages and I've got all those versions of those languages and 7 different Afrikaans versions and 22 different English versions in my house. Don't tell me anything about the Bible. I know the Bible. And I know the 70% that the church took out of the Bible as well. And I can read Hebrew and Greek. So don't try to challenge me on anything out of the Bible. I will sink you if you try to challenge me on the Bible.
And the Finnish Bible, Captain?
I can read Finnish, but I can't speak it.
Okay, that's a
I
good
don't have a
start.
Finnish Bible currently in my house. I gave it away to a friend of mine about a year ago. Right, we've got a minute left. Unmute yourself, shout bye. See you at 1 o'clock so that I can carry on screaming.
See you at 1 o'clock.
Bye,
Thank
Captain.
you.
Okay, bye
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Pleasure.
Have
Bye.
a great weekend. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.